Hey guys, so today we're going to be making some sensory bottles, and this is going to be for my almost 15-month-old. So these are the items that you're going to need. First, I started out with dumping the water out and giving him the bottled water, but for the rest of them, I just left them intact, and I'm just going to go ahead and use some of the water. So I did have some extra water, but which I'll probably pour some out. I am going to glue my lids when I'm done, so I got this E6000 industrial strength glue. It said it's paintable and everything. I've seen a lot of crafters using this glue. And then you're going to want to have whatever you want to put in your bottle. So for this project, I already had these for another project. So I have some cut up small piece pipe cleaners, some beads, some glitter, and some sequins. So I'm going to go ahead and start out with the one that I already have emptied. And I'm just going to go ahead and pour some water into it. And I'm just going to kind of put it halfway so that I can add all of my things to it, and then I'll add the rest with the water. So for this first one, I want to use beads. Sorry, you can hear Boo Boo in the next room. I'll be out in a second. So we're just going to go ahead and put all of our beads in here and try not to make a mess. You can put as many as you want. I'm going to put a lot in mine so that when he shakes it around, they really kind of move all around. And I don't know why some of them are floating and then some are sinking. But I'm just going to go ahead and put a pretty good amount. And he is very angry because I'm not coming out there. So that's how some of it looks. And I kind of like that some of them are floating and some are sinking because it'll be better for him when he's shaking them all around. Just going to go ahead and add one more handful to it. And then I'm going to fill the rest up with water. And I feel like I'm just going to kind of put more in there. So now that it's filled all the way up, it doesn't seem like that there's that many beads in there. So you can always dump out some of your water. If you kind of push on them, they are going down to the bottom. I'm just going to pour out a little bit of the water so I can add some more in there. And I'll just do a few more. And then I think I'll keep one, and I'm going to put like all kinds of different things in it. I did buy a case of the water. So these are Nestle waters. Okay, so I'm going to pour a little bit of the water out, put these last few beads in, and then I'm going to take my glue, and I am going to glue my cap on. So it's already opened, so I'm just going to put some glue around the edge. It didn't say if it needed to be dry, but I'm going to go ahead and get a towel and kind of dry off the lid so that it'll be nice and it can adhere. So I just took a little wash rag and I wiped the rim around. And I'm actually going to go ahead and put the glue around this part here. And I'm going to make sure, I'm afraid if I put it onto the cap that it will get into the water. And he is very, very mad that I walked out of the room and I didn't pick him up. He's also very mad that I locked the door and he can't bust it in. So I'm just going to go ahead and screw the cap on and do it quickly before it dries. I hope I'm in the frame. And then I'm going to, there we go. And then I'm just going to wipe off the rest of this glue. And this is a towel that I don't really care about. So screw it on really tight. And there you go. So I'm going to let that one, and so that one has all the beads in it. And I'm just going to open these ones up. And, I got some glue on the floor. Make sure to put your cap back on because the glue comes out. So I'm just going to go ahead and take some of these and pour some of the water out. And for this one, since these are already out, I'm just going to go ahead and put some pipe cleaners in there. And I'm just going to kind of stick them down there. And I was inspired by this one. I saw Sassy has a He's just in there yelling. Sassy has a little water ball, and it has all these little pipe cleaners in. So, and I love all the different colors that these have. He's just yelling, "Mommy, mommy, 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 mommy." He just yells for me all day long. So we're just going to stick some yellow ones in there and some green ones. And like I said, I got most of these things at the dollar store. I did not find the water at the dollar store. So that's basically how it's looking right now, with just all the different colors. So I think I'm going to add some more, just kind of make it full for the visual effect of it. And add some purple ones in there. You can add as little, you could add a few of them. You can use any kind of scrap fabric. You could put, maybe not fabric, but scrap crafting items. So I got everything how I wanted it here. And I'm just going to fill the rest of up with water. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of my extra pipe cleaners. And then I'm going to fill the rest up, and then I am going to glue this one. And I'm probably going to let my glue set overnight just to make sure. Sorry about that. My camera keeps kicking me off because I am out of space, so I had to upload some videos. So I'm just pouring the sequins in there, and I think to be getting them all over the floor. I'm just going to pour some in my hand and just dump them in. Just making a huge mess. So I'm going to go ahead and put my sequins in, and I'll be right back. I added 3 colors to this one. I added the silver, the blue, and the green. And then I still have gold, pink, and purple left. So I may do another one later on with those. So I'm just going to, I cleaned my rim off. And we're going to add the glue. Oh, I almost forgot to fill my water up. And then I'll just do another quick wipe. And then I'm going to add my glue. I always hope I'm in frame here because the camera is on the other side of the room. And I'm using my iPad to film on, so I never really know. I'm going to try to grab up some of these little blue sequins. I don't want to wait too long so my glue dries. Okay. So I'm just going to screw the top on again and make sure that it's nice and tight. And then I'm going to wipe it off. And you could also add food coloring to these if you want. So that is the next one. And then for the last one here that I have to do on camera, I am going to use some glitter. I mean, you could also use glitter like in this one here. You could have put some glitter in. But I'm just trying to keep it basic and kind of one specific thing going on in there. So I think I'm going to use... Okay, so for this I'm going to use some glitter here. I got the blue, and then I think I'm going to use one of these aqua, and then this green. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of my glitter into here, hopefully without making a mess, and I will come right back and show you how that looks. So I added all 3 packs of glitter to it, and I kind of gave it a little shake around, and this one's actually pretty awesome looking whenever you get it going. It doesn't really look like there's a whole lot going on in there, but it really gives a good sparkly effect, and you can really tell the difference in the colors. So I'm just going to go ahead and again add my glue, and then this is going to be the last one that I'm going to be doing today. I haven't decided any more of the crafts that I want to do yet in the bottles, but I thought for 4 of them will be good for right now. So we'll just add the glue on there again. I'm just putting like one line all the way. So I had to finish the last one up, and I'll have to make this quick because for some reason my camera keeps cutting me off, and I guess I need to delete a bunch of stuff or buy some new swords. So anyways, here is the beads one. So when you shake it around, it makes a funny noise, and then there's all the beads. This one is the pipe cleaner one. That one's pretty cool. This one is the sequins. It's very sparkly and pretty whenever you shake it around. And then here is my favorite, I think, which is the glitter. And I'm going to be very careful because this one may still be wet. But here is how the glitter one looks. It's really cool. So these are our sensory bottles. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And please subscribe and give a comment if you like this. And if you have any sensory projects that we should try out. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.